I want you to imagine this scenario. Every day, you work out. Maybe you have a business. You work on that. You eat healthy. You go to school. Every day is the same. You look back in the past week, maybe month, and you think about not that much has changed. Your physique might look a bit better. Maybe you're making a bit more money. In the grand scheme of this month that you're looking at, not that much has changed. What I want you to do is look at all the really specific details of who you were before you actually started to improve yourself. Let's say you started to improve yourself a year ago. Look at who yourself before you started your journey. Look at yourself when you started the journey, and look at yourself now. It'd be best if you would make a list. This is like a self-reflection exercise. Make a list of all of your qualities back then. How did you talk? How did you act? How did you think? Were you broke? Were you skinny? Were you fat? All of that. Write down really specific details about how you were. And then write down specific details about how you are now. Maybe you're more fit. Maybe you're skinnier. Or maybe you're bigger. Maybe you make money online. Maybe you're more content with yourself. Looking back day to day, it looks like not that much has changed. It looks like every day is the same. Every day is just boring. We don't do anything. Everything's the same. It looks like I'm making no progress. But once you take a step back, you start to realize, damn, I actually made a shit ton of progress. 2 years ago, before I started self improvement, I was a skinny little twig, and now I'm actually pretty big. 2 years ago, you might have been, I don't know, 60 kilograms. Now you're actually like 85, 90. Look back at who you were before you started to improve yourself. That might change your perspective on these limiting self doubt beliefs that you have about yourself. Oh, I haven't changed that much. You have. Before, you used to be broke, skinny, uncomfortable, shy. And now, most likely that you've been improving yourself, you're probably not those things anymore. Maybe you're more comfortable in who you are. Maybe you're more comfortable around girls. Maybe you're more comfortable to talk around people. Maybe you're even more fit, and maybe you even make money online. Maybe you have saved up a couple $1,000s. That's a shit ton of improvement. Looking back at just like the past couple of weeks, it might seem like you're not making any progress. That's because you don't let yourself have this time to enjoy life, to enjoy who you actually are. I think that once a week you should spend not grinding, just enjoying yourself, enjoying everything around you. Let's say on Sunday, just like take a break from technology, start journaling, start meditating, start being mindful about who you're becoming. S- Take a break, go outside, and spend the day with your friends. Just do something enjoyable. Then you'll realize how much you've actually changed. A year ago, you might not have done this. A year ago, you might just been in your basement playing fucking video games all day. But now you're actually willing to go outside, be friends with people, socialize, journal your thoughts down, meditate. A year ago, you weren't like that. Now you are. That's serious improvement. Imagine yourself doing these activities when you were younger. Imagine yourself going out with friends, socializing, just spending some time outside, reading, writing, all of that. Imagine yourself doing that when you were younger. Wouldn't it seem so much more enjoyable? Do you not remember those memories that you had when you were a kid? Where you were just outside, no technology, no fucking phone, and you were just yourself. You were with people around you. You were happy. For a lot of us, a lot changed over COVID because that's when we were on lockdown, and realistically, the only thing that we could do is just spend as much time as we could on monitors, fucking Netflix, porn. That's when we started to become unhappy with ourselves. So back when we were like, let's say 8, our happiness level was, let's say, here, 100. And suddenly we go really far down. This is when like COVID hits around here. Suddenly we go really far down, below like the happiness threshold. And then sometime during mid COVID, you discovered how to improve your mental well being, physical well being. And then suddenly you become happier. Where you are right now, you're comparing yourself to who you were like just moments ago, or who you were during like the downfall, during the start of COVID. That's unrealistic. You should be comparing yourself to how you were when you started your journey. Like, if you're gonna start a martial art, you're not gonna compare yourself to when you didn't know a martial art. That doesn't make any sense. It's like, yeah, I could beat the shit out of my 8-year-old self. Why? Because he didn't know martial arts. Yeah, obviously. Like, what the fuck? You're gonna compare yourself to who you were like months ago. Oh, did my fucking punches get better? Did you improve? That's realistic. It's realistic to compare yourself to who you were after you started whatever journey you're on. If you want to learn how to code, you're not going to compare yourself, you're not going to compare your coding skills to when you didn't know how to code. That doesn't make sense. You're going to compare yourself, you're going to compare your skills to how they were however much time ago, X amount of time ago. It's like imagine putting a baby, a baby that has a potential to be like, I don't know, the fastest person ever. Put that baby in a race up against Usain Bolt. The fuck? That doesn't make sense. Sure, that baby has potential, but they're not gonna win that race. They haven't actually started that journey to become the fastest person ever. It just doesn't make sense. Take some time off once a week and just reflect. How have I improved? What am I improving on? Did I actually improve? What can I do better to improve more?